We're live.
Hi.
Can you hear me, I always feel like it's quiet when I've got this on, and I don't know how loud I'm talking.
Yeah, normal. You sound normal. You sound like
Okay,
you.
great. So, are we going to get a Robin Williams welcome again this week? Because several people told me that they loved that welcome last week.
Wait, is this like when you see the women on Instagram? They're like, I've gotten so many DMs asking me about fill in the blank, and like literally nobody's asked him about anything. Are you
I
following me here?
don't know because I'm not really on Instagram very much. No, I'm serious. Like there were at least 3 people that said, "Oh my God, that was so funny," and they were loving it. So come on, give us a little Miss Doubtfire.
No. You can't force funny. Like
I'm wrecked.
timing and
I'm
comedy is everything.
I'm so wrecked right now. All of Dripping Springs is sad, and Dripping Springs, I will go ahead and bring us in, guys. Welcome to the weekly drip. Chris Pesek, broker associate with Jackson Properties, with Ashley Tullis, real estate agent extraordinaire, community activist. Wait, that doesn't sound right.
Yeah, it does.
What do you always say about yourself? Anyway, bond team with Keller Williams. What do you always say? Because it always sounds good, but I can never remember it.
So first and foremost, I like to refer to myself as a community enthusiast.
Enthusiast. That's
Yeah,
what it is.
but like activist sounds pretty solid too. I'll take that. That's a
It,
compliment.
it's I like enthusiast better personally, but anyway, tomato
So
tomato.
it's Monday at 2:00. What do we do Mondays at 2:00?
The weekly drip. That's what we
Yeah.
do.
Woo!
I am fired up. So before we got on, Ashley and I were talking, and I am really, really sad that I didn't get to go this weekend to Foxtoberfest out at 12 Fox Brewery, Brewing Company, beer company, 12 Fox Beer Company. But Ashley said that she and John were out. Did Wyatt go with y'all?
Wyatt was there.
Wyatt was there too. Sounds like y'all had a great time. Tell us a little bit about kind of the festivities and all of that good stuff.
Yeah. So if you listened in last week, you guys know that I've been to the Real Deal in Munich. So this was a much smaller, way more laid back production. There was beer aplenty. They have all kinds of stuff out there for kiddos to do as well. There was popcorn, snow cones, a bounce house.
Oh, wow.
Crystal, the owner of Well Yeah Cakes right on Rancho 12, she had a little table set up and was slinging the popcorn and the snow cones. And her husband also owned like a water slide and bounce house turtle. So I'm pretty sure that had to come from her as well. So it was definitely family friendly, which is almost always my hesitation in checking out places with my son, because we're a small family. We're a family of 3. So if he can't go, I'm not doing it. So we took him out there, met with some friends. They live down in San Marcos, so it was their first time out there as well. And my husband competed in the Stein holding contest.
How did he do? Because we talked about it. We were both saying, I don't know how long you can hold a Stein. And I think the winner was like 4 minutes.
Yeah, so the really winner short. On Saturday was 4 minutes. The winner yesterday was the gentleman who had won last year, and he had a record shy of 5 minutes, but he beat his personal record yesterday. It was like 5 minutes and 6 seconds. I definitely took a video. My friend and I, we were woo girls while our husbands were holding the steins, and it looked really hard, like really, really hard.
I mean, it was 22-ounce steins full of beer.
Yeah, and it's not just the liquid weight of the beer; like the actual glassware is pretty dumb heavy.
I was loving the pictures. First of all, I was loving the pictures of everybody dressed up. Did y'all wear? Wait, what did you call it? Is it a dirndl?
Yes, women wear dirndls and men wear lederhosen. I did not wear a dirndl.
I'm full of disappointment today.
Well, to be honest, truth be told, so before we went out there, we went and played putt-putt golf at Roadrunners.
Nice.
So God, it was just such a beautiful day. We
Yeah.
just really enjoyed a day out. And after we wrapped up there, we just weren't ready to call it done. So it's like, let's just head down the road. Like there was just so much going on. So I did not get dressed up. Maybe I'll have to go next weekend because it's also next weekend as
Oh,
well.
I didn't know they were doing it 2 weekends. Okay, very
Mhm,
cool.
mhm.
I
And
still got a shot.
yeah, absolutely. And I'll be sure to post the flyer in the comments as well to kind of circulate that information. But it was super fun. So my husband competed in the stein contest. He did not win. I think there was only one winner. So if he were to get like second or third place, like he was definitely in the top 5. So
Nice.
as his wife, I was really proud. But OMG, it was hysterical because across the board, men and women alike, after about 2 minutes, you see like small vibrations as they're holding the sign, like the arms start to give out. And to make it work, like people are like just leaning backwards to like distribute their weight better. The women that were competed went into the full mom rock mode. That's this number where you just shift your weight back and forth. It was awesome.
Hey, whatever it takes to win, right?
Yes, exactly. Or distract yourself. I don't know. But it was fun.
One of the funniest things in terms of pictures were the people were trying to drink using the marionette dummy thing, the strings.
Yeah.
So was it as funny in person as it was in pictures?
So
One lady unfortunately just poured her beer out. I sad faced that.
yeah, so we got there later in the day.
Okay.
So I didn't actually get to witness that in person, but I did see a few posts on Instagram of like videos of people doing it. And I told myself on the way out there, if the opportunity presents itself, don't do it because it looked really, really difficult.
Oh man. So yeah, you definitely had a very drip weekend. Anything else major that y'all did out and about?
Yeah, so we went and shopped at the Rural Home for their fall festival.
Okay.
I got a really cute little sign from my bathroom, and Kate's soft serve ice cream was there. So we let Wyatt have ice cream before lunch. So I basically got Mom of the Year.
Mom of the Year. Yep.
Yeah. And we went to an estate sale, which was always exciting. I love estate sales.
Yeah.
I didn't buy anything, but it was just kind of fun. I had to do a little bit of work, which, we're real estate agents. That's what
a
we
good
do.
thing. Yeah.
And then in the evening, we went to the drive-in and we saw Batman, the 1989 Michael Keaton Batman.
Oh, sweet.
Probably the best one.
I think so.
Hopefully we don't have anybody like watching right now that's going to fight me on this one.
Well, they're going to hammer us. You know they are. Go ahead. Bring it in the comments. That's fine. I got Ashley's back on this one. I think that was the best one.
Yeah. Like we're not opening like the can of worms on like who the best Bond was, and we're not going to, by the way. But it's a controversial topic.
It is. It definitely is.
But we had a great time out there. Cool. It's where I live here in Dripping. It's no more than 10 minutes away.
I'd say it's right around the corner from you.
Yeah. And on Google Maps, like as the crow flies, gosh, that is such a Southern term, right? As the crow flies, I could probably walk to it faster than I could drive to it because it's really, really close to where I live.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Super convenient. So Drip's just moving on up in the world.
Yeah, they are. And we talked a little bit last week. You were talking about Dreamland, the putt-putt that's coming. More information on that, actually. So the location, was it you telling me or somebody else telling me the actual location of it?
So I Googled it to find the location, and the Google machine told me that it's just slightly west of town, just west of like Arrowhead Ranch on 290 on the right.
Right. So it is, it's where the, oh shoot, no, I forgot because I looked it up all ago. It's the rainwater place.
Tanktown?
Yeah, Tanktown.
Oh.
Because if you look at their website, or I might screw it up on Tanktown, but anyway, if you look at the website and then click on their art page, a lot of the art is actually painted on the backs of the tanks.
Oh, that actually makes a lot of sense. Okay.
So yeah, so it's right there.
I
And I think
haven't.
somebody told me that it was like in the back of Tanktown, like on the back side of the property.
Oh, that's a really cool use of space.
It
I
is.
haven't been that direction in the past week. I definitely need to because I heard a rumor, so rumor mill activate, that there are some very patriotic showings happening over there. I
Oh
believe they
yeah.
have like a true, it's a big ass flag, I hear. A big ass
Oh, that's
flag
what I
and a
keep
big
I
ass
keep seeing
American
that.
flag.
Come on with it. I'm all about it.
So I kind of want to go check that out. I think it's really nice.
Show off out there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was, and I don't know when Dreamland is opening, but I was kind of reading
October 10th.
October 10th. Okay.
Mhm.
I was reading through, and it's, I mean, obviously there's miniature golf that you can play. They've got pickleball that you can play. They're going to have a beer garden. And I think as long as you're just hanging out, you can, they've got I guess, a Texas shaped putting green that you can just putt. It's complimentary. What was I just looking at? Going to be open year round. You can bring your dogs out as long as they're well behaved. Got to keep them on a leash. You cannot just drop your kids off. I don't even know why that's a question, but you can't do that.
I mean this as respectfully as I can say it, but this tells me you don't have children. And if you've ever been to
Fair.
Flores on a hop and spring night, you just wonder, like, where are the adults at this playground? So I can see why it had to be said.
Yeah. Oh, Denise is saying yes. Tanktown. Thanks, Denise. Okay. Thanks
Yeah,
for,
hi, Denise.
as Denise is always keeping us on track
Yes,
and
she
keeping
is.
us correct.
Should we tell folks who Denise is? Why they need
Yeah.
to know her?
Yeah. Well, everybody needs to know Denise because she's sweet, but yes, go ahead.
Oh, so Denise works with Chris and I's one of our preferred title companies, Corridor Title. And aside from Chris and I, she probably has a bigger scoop about what's going on around town than we do.
Yeah, she knows everything that's
Yes.
going on. Everybody says, "How do you know everything that's going on around town?" I say, "Well, I got this little bird.
Her name's Denise.
Her name's Denise." So now the secret is out. Denise is my little bird. Yeah, between her and everybody over at Corridor, they're plugged in. We can
Yes.
say that without a doubt. So thank you, Denise, for keeping us so plugged in. And she also, so all of a sudden now, Dripping Springs is going to be not only a beer mecca and a wine mecca and a distilling mecca, but evidently a golf mecca too.
Mm-hmm.
Because we've got Dreamland, we've got Roadrunners, we've got the Driftwood Country Club, and wait for it, Ashley loves this. Also, the Dripping Springs Country Club. We're laughing because it's an inside joke. Guys, Dripping Springs Country Club is the old driving range out on 12. I think they have like
Stop it. It's a premier destination.
Well, and I said that like it's not a big deal, but I'm just telling you where it is. It is a big deal because if you don't know Caroline Bradford and her husband, they bought it. They're bringing it back to life, and it is at the old driving range on 290. I think they've got like a school bus out in the range, and they used to have like a steel cow or a longhorn or something. And I don't know if that stuff's still going to be there, but just telling you where it is. They are going to have, it is going to be set up like a country club. I was reading through. You're going to be able to have memberships. They're going to have parties, member parties, stuff like that. You can buy monthly memberships that give you, if you're a big golfer, you can go out and evidently for, let me pull this up. For $100 a month, you basically get 50 balls a day for free. So you can go and literally hit balls at the driving range daily for $100 a month. That's actually really cheap. And then you can get more balls if you pay more. And there's different things. You get discounts on food and beverage and all of that good stuff. The thing that actually is really interesting to me about this is this technology they call Top Tracer. So, Ashley, do you watch golf? I know the answer to that question. Do you watch golf on weekends?
Last week, you taught me about zoysia grass, which is a real fun name to say, right? Zoysia grass. No, friend, I don't watch golf, but I tell you what, some deals went down on that putt course yesterday.
Who won, by the way?
I came in last. Our friend took first, and Wyatt actually legitimately took second.
Nice. That doesn't surprise me. Just because he's like good at stuff that he does. But anyway, they're going to have this technology out there that's similar to what you see when you're watching a golf tournament or a golf round on TV now, where they track the ball through the air. And what it looks like is kind of the old school driving ranges version of Top Golf, because they've got different games you can play. And I guess it tracks your balls using some kind of maybe an RFID or something. I don't know exactly how, but you're going to be able to play games kind of like you would, I think, at Top Golf without the Top Golf pricing and all of that stuff is what it looks like. So looks very cool. I'm getting excited about that. I don't play golf often, but going to a driving range is fun. Like that's
I'm excited that we're gonna have one accessible right here in our backyard.
Yeah, I mean, I've got a lot of clients that ask, "Hey, where's the closest golf course?" It's like, well, the one you can get on, you're either going to go to Lakeway or you're going to go to Buda, and there was nothing out here for them to really do since the old driving range closed down. So it's very cool.
Yeah.
All right. I guess I better talk. Golf clap. See, great timing. You're right. Great timing.
Comedy is about timing.
That's right. You just said it. I'm going to chat a little bit now about my T-shirt today.
Please do. Tell us about it. I heard or I saw you and your wife had a legit date night.
It was a legit, like an old school date night, kind of like when we were in our 20s again. It was a blast. Went to El Rey because that's our favorite Mexican food place here. Loving the enchiladas. And then got the takeout and took it to that really nice outdoor sitting area outside of Grawlix, and got some drinks. If you're not familiar with Grawlix, it's, I don't want to say on Mercer, I should say off Mercer, I guess.
Mercer adjacent.
That's it really is an alley. There's this little alleyway that goes right by Drippin' Pickens. And it goes back to Grawlix, right next to Mercer Street Art. And there's something else back there too. I can't remember exactly what it is. But anyway, if you haven't been to Grawlix, first of all, it is a bar. So we ordered some drinks to have with our Mexican food. And what they do now is they mix your drink, seal it in a can, like if you were to go to a brewery and get a growler, or a crowler, I should say. And then they can bring the drink out to you, and off of their property. Technically, that little area out front, I think, is city property, so you can enjoy your beverage there. So they brought our drinks out. We popped the can and had our beverages there under those giant oak trees. Temperature was still nice on Thursday. It wasn't hot yet, so I mean, had the dog out there and hung out and chatted, and then after that went and got an actual DVD movie from Redbox and got a pint of ice cream for each of us.
Ooh, what do you get? Do y'all have like go-tos?
We do, but unfortunately HEB's selection was very small.
Okay.
Thursday.
We need to talk to somebody.
We need to talk to somebody. I was a little disappointed. Erica is typically a Bluebell fan, and she usually gets pecan pralines and cream. And I'm usually a Ben & Jerry's fan, but I ended up getting Ben & Jerry's. They just didn't have some of my favorites. So I ended up getting fish food, which is chocolate ice cream with marshmallow swirl and caramel swirl and little like fudge fish in it. Like they're like goldfish size fish. So yeah, I'm usually more adventuresome, and she sticks with the traditionals.
I love it.
But anyway, back to Grawlix. They do have food there. It's kind of small plate type stuff. I don't know how to say I don't think anybody knows how to say the word charcuterie. Like, is that the right way to say it? I'm convinced somebody made that word up one day and then it's just laughing at everybody that tries to pronounce
No,
it.
it's like Worcestershire. Like it's
There you
definitely
go.
the same family
Well,
with that word.
that's named after a town,
Mm-hmm.
right? I thought Worcestershire was named after Worcester. Uh, what's the state in the Northeast? Isn't it Worcester?
I don't know.
Maybe it's somewhere in England. I don't know. I'm making stuff up now. It doesn't matter. But
I'm not going to commit to anything with Google at everyone's fingertips.
So anyway, charcuterie plates or small plates and things like that you can order there at Grawlix. They'll bring them out. You can have them there in the can't really call it a beer garden. We'll just call it the garden, the alley. And they've got great outdoor seating. You know, big big picnic tables. Everything is spread out. Again, even if the sun's shining, it's under huge oak trees, so it's not. It's just a nice place to sit and hang out.
Yeah.
If you don't know here we are. Okay. Grawlix. Do you know what Grawlix means?
Mm-mm.
Okay. I used to be a teacher, so I got to know stuff. Grawlix is
tell me something with like strong enough conviction and authority. I'll totally
believe it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is not just with conviction. This is a real thing. A Grawlix is, how when somebody wants to say a cuss word and they're writing it, but it changes the characters to be not letters, but like little @ signs and hashtags and that. Those are Grawlix.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Which would explain, remember what I showed you up here on my shirt?
Mm-hmm.
That's why it's like that.
Okay.
Because that's a Grawlix. Oh.
I dig it. Cool. Thank you.
So yeah, there you go. Learning some. So that's the reason. Well, I don't know the reason they named it Grawlix, but that's what a Grawlix is.
And for folks that don't know, would you like to share what link to another local business Grawlix has?
I don't know if I know. I know the link, but I don't know if I'm going to get the family connection correct. And there's Denise Schrader again, keeping us on. Denise, would you stop cussing at me? She's cussing at me. Yeah, so the family that owns Grawlix is linked to the family that owns Time and Doe, and I want to say it's the son of the owners of Time and Doe that owns Grawlix. Is that right, Jessica?
I'm not sure. That it's a familial relationship, and I think it is pretty incredible that a staple like Time and Doe in our town. I mean, they've been there for so long. Mm-hmm. Has this link to Grawlix, and now they're going to have their drive-through second location in Ranch Road 12. And I'm like, that's awesome. Like the little guys are expanding, and that's super duper cool. Whenever we see, the huge big box stores kind of coming into some of these centers, they're still finding a way in their hometown. And I'm just really excited for it. I love supporting their business, and both of them. And I'm excited for the third to open so I can support there too.
Yeah, definitely. And it's going to be a little easier to support there because it's closer to me. It'll be, I don't know if it'll take over my Razas on Saturday morning, but it will probably replace it every once in a while just because it's closer. But yeah, I think when I was talking to Jessica over at Time and Doe, I think she told me that it's her brother, and I tagged Jessica in this, hoping she would watch me and correct me. But anyway, I think it's Jessica's brother that owns Grawlix. But yeah, you mentioned the new Time and Roll, and it's rolling in Time and Doe. I didn't know that for the longest time. I think I was in Dripping Springs for like 3 years before I realized it wasn't just Time and Doe.
Correct. Yeah, you're right.
And there's a reason I say that, and well, I'll tell you the reason after I tell you this. In talking to Jessica and everything else, and they're opening this new location in the middle of coronavirus. A lot of people are having to pivot and just kind of change what they're doing, and they're like, "No, we're opening a new location. We're going to expand and blow it up." So, kudos to them.
Yeah,
I'm excited for them. So pet peeve. I'll tell you where I was going before that. You and I kind of do what we do on social media, and we're trying to do it better and do it more often and all of that other stuff. And I came across a YouTube video from a realtor in Austin. Bless her heart.
Hey, I know what that means.
Yeah.
Do you want to put some Grolix in there?
Yeah, it might have been. And it just, if somebody in Austin's watching the video, it's like, oh, that's cool. That's great. If somebody in Dripping Springs is watching that video, they're going, you don't know the first thing about Dripping Springs. What are you doing? So it was kind of one of those. I went, okay, good job. Good try. Good effort.
Golf clap.
Golf clap. I'm sorry. Like I said, I know what you're doing. I know what I'm doing. And I know there's a couple of other agents out here in Dripping Springs that are really doing a hell of a job on social media, and actually teaching and not doing it from a perspective of trying to get business, but actually doing it with a servant's heart. And when you see that, you just kind of shake your head and go, bless your heart. Yeah.
I've not seen this video, but I feel like any publicity is good publicity. So I hope it highlighted their business anyway, and maybe they got an extra customer or two out of it. And I think that's fantastic, because once you go visit, you're going to be a repeat customer. Like,
that's right.
No doubt about it.
Just like I was, just like you were.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, coming from contribution, at the top of this, we talked about, I think you said community activist. And I was like, ooh, I like that. Community enthusiast, that's the whole point of us. These are the same conversations we have offline, right?
Yeah, it is.
We're just having them in a public space and sharing what we know about our community to further the reach for the places that we frequent and inhabit, and to learn about other offerings that we just don't know about yet.
Yeah, and that brings up a great point, because there's stuff going on all the time that you and I can't get to. I still haven't been to the carnival trailer for you, because you can't have your funnel cake, and I still want to go.
Oh my goodness. Back to charcuterie.
So that is the way you say it.
That's how I say it.
Okay.
I don't know if it's right, like Worcestershire. I don't know if I'm doing that right either. Our family now has to be a totally gluten-free family. I've learned that I'm like crazy sensitive. So it's not like
you got your food panel back.
I did. So my son has always been able to eat whatever he wanted, because he was born early and he's always been underweight. So we're like, whatever, dude, McDonald's every day. We don't feed him McDonald's every day, but that was just like an extreme analogy. But he loves Lunchables, and we had to cut them because those crackers have the gluten in them. And so I had to run into HEB yesterday. Once a month, one of my mama's groups, we make 100 sandwiches for the homeless. We put together the lunch kits. So I had a few things I needed to get from HEB, and he's like, Mom, I want Lunchables. And it's like, oh, baby, you can't have Lunchables anymore.
Poor
that
dude.
Boy, crocodile tears in the middle of the HEB. So I promised him I would start making him actual charcuterie boards at lunch. This 9-year-old just like leveled up. So we'll have like rice crackers.
I was about to say, there's got to be some type of gluten-free cracker that your son can have.
Oh, there is. It's
okay.
Just Lunchables one.
Yeah, right. Well, yeah, now instead of buying the Lunchables, you're buying $15 a pound ham.
Yeah. I'm only eat turkey.
Oh, well done.
And he's got a refined palate for American cheese slices.
Oh, I mean, you can't go wrong with American cheese slices. They pair very well, by the way, with Lone Star. I'm going to tell you.
Duh.
Oh, okay. So you mentioned something a while ago, and I want to give you a chance because we've got a couple minutes before we typically get off. You mentioned that it's hard for you with a kid to kind of go out if there's nothing kid friendly there. Okay. So
if I'm uncertain about the environment, if I'm just not sure, I just typically kind of avoid it, and we go to our old haunts.
Gotcha. So, and that's exactly where I'm going with this. So we've got a lot of new people coming into Dripping Springs. So give me your top 3 kid-friendly things that your family does that also are kind of adult-friendly too.
Yeah. So gosh, my weekend was just so perfect for that. Because we did Pet at Roadrunners. They have a full bar there. They have food there.
Supposedly have great hamburgers. That's what I keep hearing.
Yeah, I've heard that too. I've not had their hamburger,
Okay.
so I can't comment, but it's a really nice atmosphere for sure. Right smack dab in the middle of town, which is really convenient. If we're gonna go grab a drink, my preferred is to not be in Corona times because every playscape under the sun is closed right now, as it should be. So no complaints from me there. But gosh, it is tough to go somewhere and be like, sorry, do not touch that. It's closed. Like they're just looking at it longingly. We pop over to Treaty Oak because it's right down the road.
I hear that a lot. Yep.
Yeah. I like gin. I'm a gin drinker, and that's where I like to grab a drink. Is there? I think it's called the Good Juju, or it's something Juju.
Is that what the drink is called, or the gin?
No, the drink.
Oh, okay.
It's pink. It's really pretty. And then it has the water gin in it. So I like to go out to Treaty Oak. So Pet, Treaty Oak. If we're going to go, gosh, like honestly, we could pop into any sort of park or something around here and have a good time. Like Reimers is great. Hamilton Pool did reopen.
Did it?
Yes, Hamilton Pool did reopen. They're taking reservations again, but it's for the 4-hour blocks to do hiking.
Right.
You can swim, which it's like 73 degrees outside. So who would want to get in the water right now anyway?
But why can't you swim?
I don't know. It could be a bacteria thing they have those flare-ups now and again where they have to shut down swimming. It could be because of COVID. I'm just not really sure. I'm not here to argue with anybody. I'm just here to share information.
I'm just shutting my mouth.
West Cave Preserve is pretty phenomenal. I mean, it's just gorgeous out there. Like there's just a lot of outdoor things you can do. Most everybody knows that, or if you do a quick Google search on Dripping Springs, that we're a dark sky community, so our skies are protected. Reimers has an observatory, which
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Very cool.
A couple of years ago, it was open, like no reservation required. And I don't know what's going on with COVID. I haven't been out there for that in quite some time. But yeah, they have 2 massive telescopes, and it's like a metal building where the roof like retracts, and they have star parties out there. And I think that's pretty awesome that we live in a community this stinking close to a major city.
Yeah.
Austin, and we can still do some star viewing. I think that's awesome.
Yes, it is. And that's a bit, again, a lot of clients talk about that. I can see the stars. Yeah, you can. Welcome to Drip.
Yep. Don't put your lights facing up. We'll get real mad at you.
That's right. And there's a commercial park pretty close to me that's got some really bright lights. And eventually I'm going to go over and chat with them about getting some that are down facing instead of up. But for me, it's not only about dark sky, but it's also because when I sit in my front yard at night, they're pretty bright over the hill. So anyway, a little bit of a 2-prong issue there.
And actually, let's talk about that issue next week, because I think it might be super important to also explain the ETJ to the people that live here. But we've been yapping for like a while, so
yeah, let's be done.
Yeah.
All right, guys. That's it for is this episode 9 or 10?
I think we're at 10, my friend.
Wow, that's awesome.
Double
Thank you so much. Guys, like always, if you've got questions about anything Dripping Springs, especially real estate, because I mean, we are Dripping Springs professionals, but we're Dripping Springs real estate professionals. So feel free to give us a call or text us. You can reach out to either of us on Instagram, on Twitter. I don't know if you've got a Twitter. I'm still old, so I've got a Twitter. There you go. Facebook, you can message us. My phone number is 512-736-1703. And Miss Ashley,
512-716-9193. Look at you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I found out that you can save them. That's pretty cool, right?
Toodaloo.
Oh, yes. We'll see y'all next week.